Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Nur Hidayah binti Syarizan. My matric number is 2013911580. Today I would like to present my lab 3 comparator and summing amplifier. This is part A, comparator, zero level detector. In this part we only use AC voltage. The voltage peak we use that 10 V peak and the frequency is 1 kHz. This is the output voltage. This is the output signal for this circuit. The green one is V in, the blue one is V out. So this one I show the V in. C1 is V max for V in, and C2 is V min for V in. This is the value for V max, V out, and V min, V out. C1 is V max and C2 is V min. So this is the circuit for part B, comparator, non-zero level detector. In this part we use 2 resistors, 1 AC and 1 DC. In this part we use DC voltage equal to 15 volt and AC voltage we use that 10 V peak and 1 kHz. In situation 1, we use R1 equal to 4.7K and R2 equal to 1K. As we calculate it, the VREF is equal to 2.6316 voltage, and at the output signal we can get VREF at cross line, which is V input and V output. When it cross, they have a cross point, and that is the VREF. So in this situation, the VREF is 2.5489 voltage. Next, situation 2 is R1 equal to 2K, R2 equal to 1K. The calculation for this situation, we get 5 volt and the output voltage that we get from the result graph is 4.9907 voltage. This is the last situation for part B, which is R1 and R2 equal to 1K. The calculation, we get that for VREF is 2.5 voltage, and at the experiment, which is at the graph, we get 7.2715 voltage. Next, we go to part C, comparator, summing amplifier. In this circuit, we use 1 AC, 3 resistor, and we use inverting amplifier. So situation 1 is R1 equal to R2 equal to RF equal to 10K. So the calculation that we get is V output equal to negative 2 voltage, and and in experiment we get output voltage for V max and V min. So as we can see at the graph, C1 is V min and C2 is V max. This is the signal for V in. C1 is V max and C2 is V min. Next, we go to situation 2, which is R1 equal to RF equal to 10K and R2 equal to 2K. For the calculation, we get V out equal to negative 6 volt, and at the experiment we get V max equal to 5.9828 voltage. As we can see at the graph, C1 is V min and C2 is V max. this is the graph for Vin. So Vmax is C1 and Vmin is C2. Question: what do you understand about summing amplifier? Summing amplifier is combination of two or more voltage into a single output voltage. Question 2. What happened to the output if the frequency of the resource What happened to the output if the frequency of the source is increased to frequency equal to 3 kHz? Briefly explain. So if we increase the frequency, the amplitude of the output waveform will be decreased. Discussion A and B. In experiment part A, we can observe that the value for Vmax and Vmin was same but have a different sign. At Vmax, we will get positive and Vmin we will get negative. In experiment part B, we can conclude that the calculation value is almost equal to the experimental value. For example, if R1 equal to 4.7K and R2 equal to 1K, the calculation value for VREF is 2.6316 voltage and the experimental value for VREF is 2.5489 voltage. Discussion C. As we can see in part C, when R1 equal to R2 equal to RF equal to 10K, the output voltage is negative 2 volt. When R1 equal to RF 10K, R2 equal to 2K, the output voltage is negative 6 volt. We can conclude that if the value of R same, the output voltage will become smaller. In conclusion, I know how to demonstrate a comparator circuit and summing amplifier circuit. In comparator, we use non-inverting amplifier, while in summing amplifier, we use inverting amplifier. That's all from me. Thank you.